Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Just trying to be a man of my word. We are out of Rockport right now. In Aransas Pass, heading to Port Aransas. It actually looks like they got rain over here. Not a whole lot, but... And it looks like they got rain recently. Like maybe early this morning. So I'm looking forward to that. Hey, let's start off with a joke. I got a joke from E-Rock. Where does an orca keep his money at? Where does an orca keep his money at? That's an easy one. Wells Fargo. Boom. Dad joke out of the way. Frees up the rest of the afternoon. I'm getting a little squeaky noise from my dashboard, and it stopped when I mentioned it. That's real. There it is, kind of. Should have mentioned it earlier. It's been driving me nuts the last few minutes. And it's not anything I have on the dashboard. It was coming from within. I guess we just needed to get on a smooth road. So I thought I'd take a little day trip today, test out the transmission repair. He said he was 99% sure that was it, so I'm focusing on the 1%. That's just the way my mind goes lately. I sure could use some sleep. I was up late last night, 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then woke up around 6:15 when the sun started to come out. There's that noise I was talking about right there. I have to look at that and see what's going on there. And got a case of water from Wally World. Put some gas in my tank, which is an odd feeling. Yeah. It feels cooler out. When I left Wally World and walked outside, it was actually cooler outside. So it's right around 80 degrees right now. And we do have some beautiful clouds. So hopefully the ferry, I didn't even notice the sign. Did any of you guys catch the sign back there? I forgot to read it. It shouldn't be long. What's today? Filming this on a Thursday. There's a Texas flag. Filming this on a Thursday. Now, trying to get over this ferry tomorrow is going to be a different story. 4th of July weekend. Woo! I would have liked to actually go on a little trip, but tomorrow is the 1st, and I wanted to be back in Rockport. That's Luciano's big day, and he needs to go to a few places, so it was so sad. I stopped and saw him yesterday, and he stayed at the church, which tells me his legs were bothering him, and I asked him if he needed anything. He said no. Someone was bringing him something from well, I don't want to say where, but someone was bringing him something, and he was okay for the day. And I went and did my thing and filmed and all that stuff, and I came back just after sunset last night, and I was surprised he was still sitting on the bench at the church, probably somewhere like 8:45, 9 o'clock, and he didn't have any food all day. No one brought him. I guess someone had mentioned that they would stop and drop him off something, and for whatever reason that didn't happen, or he misunderstood them. So I went and ran and got him food at 9 at night, and didn't get parked until about 10 o'clock. And then I watched a stupid show on Netflix about pirate gold. I always watch those stupid shows where they look for treasure and don't find any. And I learned to fast forward everything. So I watched this whole 8-episode series probably in about an hour and a half. So it was it's an interesting story. There's a island in Alaska that was once a naval base, and they legitimately found 2 food tins of pirate gold while building the base. And then they go into the legend of it and how many, $365 million dollars in gold is going to be there. And they found 2 gold coins. And I always wonder, like, when they find those, is that just like a plant, to keep you coming back to the TV show? But I was more interested about the history of the island and the base that was on there. I mean, they had 1,000 Quonset huts, and there was a cannery there at one point, so that was pretty interesting. So I'm thinking we're at like a half-hour ferry wait right here, guys. Yeah. Let me shut this off for a minute so we're not looking at traffic. And I wanted to thank Ronald and Marcia, who sent me a nice gift through, I believe that was through PayPal, through one of the Cash Apps, PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. That's it. Thank you very much, Ronald and Marcia. That was very kind of you. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Look at this monster coming in. It's coming at us, but it's flat on the front, or at least from this angle, it looks flat on the front. It is huge. Well, guys, it is not that big. It's 199 meters long, which is big, but not compared to some of the crude oil tankers. That is a vehicle carrier. And I've never seen one of those before that I recall. That is pretty neat. A vehicle carrier. So that's flying the flag of the United States of America. Pretty neat. A vehicle carrier. Wow. I sure would like to be right on the water filming that. But this is what we got dealt today. It's got a completely flat front. So interesting looking. That was built in 2006. That's really neat. I didn't know such a vessel existed. So this is just getting freaky, guys. There's another vehicle carrier coming the other way. This is bizarre. Never saw one before, and now one right after another. That's also flying the flag of the United States, and it's 229 meters long. So it's actually a little bit bigger than the last one. So that's what's holding up the ferry ride today, but these are pretty impressive. So that is the Ark Integrity, built in 2008. And I got to look at the back of the last one, and it looks like the whole back kind of comes down like a big ramp. That is pretty neat. If you got to be stuck in a ferry line, at least you get a little entertainment. We were the last vehicle to get on the ferry, so we got a limited view. We're on the Joseph F. Weber. And here comes another ship coming through. So, another delay. Just a small one. Well, we're moving. That's okay. Got some interesting clouds. And in about a minute, we'll be at Port Aransas. Oh, wow. We're coming pretty close to this ship, actually. That's just a baby. Well, guys, we're off the ferry. We're in Port Aransas. And I don't know where I want to go first, but it might be Roberts Point Park. Because after a coffee and a Monster and a bottle of water, I gotta go pee on something. Ooh, I love Roberts Point Park. The marina's right here as well. Hey guys, thanks for riding over here with me today. I appreciate you all. Thanks for your kind words. Thanks for your prayers. Me and the Love Shack appreciate it. She's a good girl. But right now she's also a filthy, filthy girl. So maybe we'll try to take care of that today too. Make a video of the $5 car wash. Thanks for riding along today, guys. I wonder what kind of palm trees these are. Thanks for watching.